Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it is quite an atmosphere here in the Mexican capital. That is what greets us whenever the nation's most decorated club is playing here. Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chu plays it short. Club America are looking to go forward now.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, he's goal side. And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Pull it. Besiktas yet to have an attempt on goal. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Vieira. Cannavaro makes a move down the right. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Vieira. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vieira. Elects to... And a header! There it is! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
Oh, that's ambitious. Besiktas are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Oh, good climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Costa Curta. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Rijkaard. Costa Curta chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And it's Van Basten. And it's Serginho. Ball played for Chu. Looking tidy in possession here. Some really good ball movement. Pull it. Rijkaard. And they can counter here. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vieira. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Klavan is having a shot! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Roberto Carlos is eyeing up his options in the middle. Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, good take in a good area. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Kukçu. Strokes it back. And reclaimed it in a trice. Serginho. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. That's not going far. Mateus. And it's Serginho. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's neat. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Cafu. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Club America are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Impressive jump! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Serginho. And they win it back again. He's a sharp little ball here. Pings it across. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. Rijkaard. Pull it. Knocks it out wide. Good read, needed to be. Kukçu. It's Hullet. Messi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Van Basten. That is good alertness. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. In early. This ended up in no man's land. And this is Hullet. Messi. Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Serginho. Rijkaard. And he's quick to return it. That has been slung wide. And it's played into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that.
Besiktas are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Batistuta, there's the shot! Oh, glorious Batty goal! About as smooth as it gets.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Del Besiktas, convertido en el minuto 84. Número 33. Cambio en el América. Número 21.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 13.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Número 9.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before...
Chance! That's another chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Club America can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Denilson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nedved. Morientes is onto it in a flash.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. And that's it. Besiktas perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Corinthians.
And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source. And Batistuta! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Batistuta. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. And he's picked out the run. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. This is a promising build-up. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Batistuta! Batistuta! Glorious!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Gerrard really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So, a breakthrough already.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Now it's Batistuta. And that could set him on his way. Brilliantly cut out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries a shot! Bonucci gets it clear. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Oh, that's well spotted.
Corinthians always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's come to nothing. Bonucci. Besiktas leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That'll be a throw-in. Musiala can see things others simply cannot. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And that is a little undercooked. That's going wide left. Gerrard. He's found space here. He's got away. And they've been given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Forced to go back. That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good running with the ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's intervened well there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Timber. Gerrard. Good ball, good take. And he is dashed. And Batistuta! And he's stuck it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Besiktas are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And he is deftly away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking tidy in possession here, and he was alert to it. Van Dijk. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Not the most accurate pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bullet. Van Basten. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Please turn your attention
It's
to
an
the
eye-catching
screen for
scoreline,
information
but it's a
provided by
fair
the
reflection
local
on what
police.
we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Besiktas marching seemingly on towards victory. 3-0 at the break. And we get things going again. And this is Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. He's had it taken off him. Odo. For Messi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rijkaard. Musiala, and they can counter here. That is good alertness. Van Basten. Big chance! One-on-one! Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Batistuta. Musiala. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Corinthians are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
And he shoots! Oh, that could be pivotal!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the biz. Batistuta, he's real chance! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's having a shot! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Silvestre. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Serginho. That's gone for a throw-in. It's a good run he's making out on the left. It's going to be another throw. Musiala. He's a sharp little ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Batistuta! Oh, denied at the last.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Corner number 2 then. Messi! And the keeper's there to save. Oh, terrific save. Besiktas have their third corner. Messi! And he couldn't keep it down.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number
So
15,
changes afoot here, and
Bullets.
from both sides.
Number 30, Messi. Number 9, Van Basten.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He can run onto that. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
99,
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Number 16, Fermin. Substitution in progress.
Looking for the run. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van Dijk. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's lost his man here. He's one-on-one, surely. He'll try from distance. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And it's been taken short. And here's Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. And it's going to be another one. They're up to 5 corners now. That's the keeper's ball. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. And nicely intercepted. And here's Neymar. Timber. And that's another good win of the ball. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, well measured. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, good effort! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. And it's been played through. Now it's Lopez. He has found the way through. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. A big, deep breath. Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
It's a pretty loose pass. Gently done. Silvestre cuts out the pass. Now this could be a chance. And he was quick to react. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Tries to play it through. And this is Neymar. It's a goal kick. Besiktas clearly now in lead preservation mode. McAllister. And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Making their way home on
That is
public
Stuta,
transportation
very much
today,
the hero
please
in
watch
this
the
game.
screen for train departure times from all
How would you
local
sum
major
up what we've
stations.
witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Besiktas.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Played out to the left flank. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Here comes the corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Besiktas finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. De Ligt. Besiktas leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Serginho. Out towards the flank. Serginho has the space to scheme. And some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, it's Raul. And this is Batistuta. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now he's off and running. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. There will be a throw-in. Kukçu. Hullet. Nice sequence of passes this. Varane cuts out the pass. No, he wasn't going to let him pass. Hullet. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. No way through, so back it comes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely shaped ball. Dink through. Kahn gets it away and claimed it back swiftly. Raul. Oh, that's superb. Van Nistelrooy! It's Luke. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Messi. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Hakimi deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gerrard. McAllister. Azar. And this is Raul. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Batistuta. And he's quick to snatch it back. Spread out to the left. Now, can they get him away? Serginho wants to run onto this. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is myth.
There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Delivered with swing. And he's managed to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. And it's gone back to the keeper. Serginho. And Sylvestre. Played back to the goalkeeper. Cannavaro. Kukçu. Rijkaard. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Hazard. That's a cute ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Besiktas up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Besiktas with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 13, Hazard. Number 9.
So off we go again.
Number 20.
Besiktas leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
Coming on the field. Number 21, Johan Cruyff.
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho.
This is Shevchenko.
Number 10.
He's found a way through. Lovely ball in a real... And Van Nistelrooy! And he's stuck it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So they have it all to do again. Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Some really good ball movement. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. De Ligt with the clearance. Threads Batistuta! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Sylvestre does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Gullit.
Besiktas really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Sylvestre gets over and intercepts. Hakimi makes the interception. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Gullit makes a dash for it. That is good alertness. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Passing nice and neat. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! Goal! Besiktas! And they get themselves in front!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Neymar, now it's Stoichkov. And he's found a way past. Oh, important interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Besiktas are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bonucci gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Stoichkov finding himself in space. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That has been cut short. And back to the goalkeeper, Khan, the consummate custodian whose focus is unbreakable. Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 11.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Number 7. McAllister. Coming on
Challenge
the field.
just a bit on the firm side.
17.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
Number 27.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
There they go, hunting again.
Played out towards the right wing. And Cruyff! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Kukçu. Looking for the run. Silvestre. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Besiktas have their third corner. Kukçu plays it short. Just eases him off the ball.
Besiktas can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly
added
commit
minutes has
now.
been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Cannavaro. Stood up well to him there. Now that looks a decent ball. Over to the right flank. Mbappe with the foul. Mbappe has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous... And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the early goal certainly helped settle everything down, and from there you felt this was always going to go one way. So this turns out to be a very...